And welcome back to Marketing Tip Tea Time at 2:22. I am one of the two hosts that exist on this show, and the other one is
your boy Josh. I love how fired up you are.
I got fired up about this.
Fired up.
I'm pumped. As you may have noticed, if you have, eyes, you can see that we are not.
Look a little bit different.
Yeah, we're not wearing our suits today.
Pretty small difference, though.
Yes,
right?
yes. I mean, and please vote in the comments who looks more homeless. Is it Josh or is it me? Which one is it? To our one view. No, we're not allowed to. You're not allowed, Josh. Josh, you are not allowed to give any sort of opinion. This is going to be unbiased from the audience. Anybody who watches it has to say who's no. But Josh.
All I'm saying is that this is a pretty clear decision.
All I'm saying is that the reason Josh thinks that I look more homeless is because of my shirt, because it's Greeley West and he went to Nut Ridge. So.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said we can't give any opinion on this. What happened to that?
So, honestly though, we're going to dive into the tea now, but today is very special because we're going to be giving you an update on Zova and what we're doing and how we are and how Josh is and how I'm feeling and how Phil is. So, we're going to dive into that right after Josh introduces the most important meal of the day, serving it up Gary's way.
I like that. Yeah. So our tea for today, you've seen this a few times before, brain tea.
Brain tea.
Good for the brain. Good
for the tea.
Focus, energy, mini brain things and whatnot. Great non-caffeinated tea for focus. Aaron and I we were feeling a little bit sluggish today, so had to get the brain tea to fire it up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're super excited. Today's going to be short, so anybody who's watching, you're only going to be committed for 5 to 10 minutes, I think. This is going to be
it'll be a pretty
super short,
pretty concise update.
We've actually been so busy here at Zova that we have not had a lot of time to think about the producing of Tip Tea Time or even the emails. As you've noticed, we haven't sent out a lot of emails. It's been blowing up over here.
We've kind of been struggling.
It's been pretty
staying on top of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
A lot of new business coming in.
A lot of new business.
New projects, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and sip this tea real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. So, like we were saying, not a lot of new clients coming in.
Thanks. Thanks. She voted that I look the most homeless.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. That's great. And then people are liking that.
So busy, right?
Okay, so Josh, dive into some of the new clients that we're doing and some of the really exciting campaigns that we're working on. I'm pumped about it. Just a lot of work, but it's great because we're helping out the world.
And that we are. And our first one is actually brain tea.
Brain tea. Thank you, Alex, if you're watching. Hello.
Shout out to Alex, who was actually on our show. What, 2 weeks ago?
2 or something. Yeah.
3 weeks ago?
A few weeks.
Something like that. A few weeks ago. But shout out to Alex. We're working on we just launched a Google Ads campaign for him. So it's very exciting.
Go buy this stuff, guys. I love it. I love the taste of it. I actually really love the taste of it specifically is the thing that some people say, it just tastes like tea, but there's something about it. I don't know. It's florally. I'm getting a floral flavor that I really like. Yeah. Almost like a cardamom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tastes great, works great. So
good for you.
Spreading the good word about brain tea. Another one, Sunrise Community Health. We're working on a campaign.
Campaign
for vaccine awareness.
Josh,
promoting vaccines available.
Actually, let's roll one of those. Phil, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Here's the premiere.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to visiting with my family. With my grandparents. They're supposed to come visit me in a few months, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm getting my vaccine.
Sorry you guys couldn't hear that.
I
like how that
was thank you to Phil and Peter at Bike Shop. They are actually the ones creating the video for this campaign, the videos. There will be multiple of them. So, hey Phil, just kind of flash us real quick with your face. Let's see it. This is the creator. There's Phil, yay, and Peter's not behind you, so that's disappointing. But we have been working on this together, and this is going to have a huge impact on our community, specifically in Loveland, where we are trying to get people to go get their vaccinations. It's free, it's easy, it's effective, it's at your local Sunrise Community Clinic. So. And
Aaron and I have both had ours, and we're still alive, so.
And I feel fine. So convincing. Yeah, I feel pretty good. So it's a great kind of campaign that we've gotten, and we're really excited about it, not just because of the business, but because of the impact it's going to have in our community. And we're also entering a relationship with Sunrise Community Health to be managing more than just this campaign after this campaign. So we'll be cleaning up some of their Google stuff for them.
Yep.
We're super excited. Shout out to Chalice at Sunrise and the entire Sunrise, everybody who works at Sunrise, all of the administration, all of the staff, and then all of the physicians and the nurses, frontline workers as well. Thank you so much for working through this and for doing the best you can for our community to make sure that we are impacted as little as possible by COVID.
And how awesome isn't that we work in a co-working space where we can work on projects like this together?
It's great. I love it. The fact that we have these resources, again, if you're watching and you're like, how the hell are they coming up with all this stuff? Our office is really kind of just this genius collective, minus Zova. We're not really, lumped into the genius.
Yeah, you're genius.
But we've got Phil, we've got Peter, we've got Keith, we've got Blaine, we've got Rick, we've got Daniel, we've got John. I mean, it's really a collective of people who are really good at what they do. And sometimes Josh and I have visions that people can help us make come to life, and sometimes other people have visions that we can help. So it's really a great place here at the Macy Jones Collective on 8th Avenue, 922, right next to Roasties.
MJC is the place to be.
That it is.
And next up...
Yeah, what's our next... So we have another client that we've
got a few
onboarded.
More.
Yep.
Highline Motors, a luxury used car dealership in Loveland. So luxury. We are launching their new website tonight and working on a Google Ads campaign for them, which is really exciting. Our second dealership client. So
Yep. It's pretty good.
Pretty cool to be landing another dealership. So
yes, car dealerships can really benefit from Google Ads, especially the way we do it. And we're working with Daniel at Daniel James Media to accomplish this campaign. He is helping to build out the infrastructure and the website that our ads will go to for that. So again, somebody else in our office that we're working with to make things happen.
That's right.
Pretty great. And then I'm gonna go to the next one.
Yeah. You just dive right in.
Just diving on in.
Yeah.
One of our other clients that we recently landed is Tour Colorado, and Tour Colorado is a membership organization for Colorado that tries to get essentially people who are tour operators to Colorado to go to different places off of an itinerary. So I've actually personally learned about approximately 53 destination spots in Colorado that I didn't know existed before this. So we built out their website, and we're also working on their social media, and soon we'll be also working on their Google Ad grant. You should go check them out at tourcolorado.org. They are a fantastic organization with over 50 members from around Colorado that will ensure that you have fun while you're either in the state and having, kind of an in-state vacation, or if you're out of state and vacationing here. There's a lot of great places that I didn't even know existed. That's been awesome. Website build. Thank you. Shout out to Julianne Frederick, who is the director of Tour Colorado, and to Michelle Kempema, who is the executive director of the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, and who is somebody who brought this project to our attention because she is also on the board of Tour Colorado. So it's been pretty great. Yeah, and now we're gonna dive into something. So we've been doing this.
Ooh.
We have been getting approximately. I mean, we've been getting a lot of traction lately with Zova. In fact, there's a waiting list now for us to even get to your project. So if you have a project, reach out to us as soon as possible because that wait list is growing very quickly, and we can't. I mean, right now I think we're booked out through August to get projects rolling. So
yeah, it's for a little while.
It's a while, but in the midst of all of this chaotic beauty that we're creating with our marketing, we decided to do something even more difficult, more complicated, lots more work, and just throw it into the soup.
Yeah, just think of just the craziest thing that Aaron and I could possibly think of to do for a project. And that's exactly what we did because we are making our own cryptocurrency.
It sounds weird saying it. We are the founders of Wumbo Coin.
Wumbo Coin, yes. So we've been working pretty hard on that, making that happen. A little bit about crypto. It's actually going to be a token. So we're not going to create our own blockchain, rather use another blockchain to create it. So that it's just easier that way. Because we feel that we can accomplish a lot of good things with this coin.
Yep.
And that our competitive edge in this thing will be our marketing, right? Because we know a thing or two about marketing. So
a thing or two, yeah.
Yeah, and like we touched on earlier, a few of the guys at our office were talking about it. One guy in particular kept talking about crypto and. The idea got thrown around like, oh, why don't we just make our own?
So just to let you know
crypto.
the flexibility of what we do. Hey, Phil, I just sent you an email with a picture of Wumbo. How fast can you get that thrown up on the screen here?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Hang on.
Nice. So 5 seconds.
So that'll be coming up. A shout out to Peter Romero and Alyssa Youngval, who is my wife, who designed this coin. It is beautiful. When you see it, it doesn't look like coins out there. Like the design of it looks like a legitimate coin essentially. Like we could probably have this minted.
It's pretty cool. And there it is.
And there it is. So this is the coin. So this is the background by Peter. It's kind of an underwater theme here. So there's the coin, and Alyssa worked on that trident that's on there. So together they worked on this, and they did a really, really solid job. You can find Wumbo Coin on Wumbo Coin on Facebook. And right now, this is kind of what it's going to look like. So if you want to go like and follow that, there it is. That will launch the ICO. I'm announcing it. The ICO is going to be on June 4th, which is a Friday, 2 weeks from today.
That's my birthday.
Yeah, so that's going to be launching pretty quick. So we're going to have our hands full a little bit with that.
Yep.
But super exciting stuff. We're going to be getting that up. And we'll see what we can accomplish with that.
And next up on our list is white labeling. So thank you to Lori Gama from Gama Marketing and the Gama Web Studios, and she's well known throughout northern Colorado for her SEO and website services. She reached out to us and asked us about if we had a white label service for our Google Ads, and my answer was no. But I was intrigued, so we had a meeting, and everything seemed to really align with what we're doing. So right now we are creating a white label service for Google Ads for other marketing agencies so that we can take care of the Google Ads that they might have for their clients, because we are some experts in that area. So essentially other marketing firms will be outsourcing their Google Ads for us to take care of. There's an entire system that I am now creating and Josh is helping on, so that we can, roll that out pretty easily. It's complicated, but it won't be once it's done.
Yeah. So we'll be getting that up soon. We're basically going to be selling our services wholesale to agencies and doing the Google Ads for the agencies for their clients.
Exactly.
So white labeling is contracting out that work to us. Yeah. Yeah, so we're working on that system, and it should be up and running full steam here pretty soon.
Yes, it should.
That plus the crypto might take all of our time.
Plus the crypto, yep.
Yeah.
And then we have another thing that we're doing, which we will be expanding some web services that we'll be offering. And, you know, like I said, we have a great community in the office, so we'll be getting a lot of information about that. But specifically, Wix website services. If you're not using Wix, I'm just going to throw a shout out to Wix. And a shout out to Daniel at Daniel James Media for convincing me to try Wix. At first, I thought they were trash because I'd used them before and they were terrible. But then Daniel said, hey, you should check them out again. And now I encourage everyone to check out Wix as their website provider, because not only do they have beautiful sites that can be built from just drag and drop, point and click, but they have partnered with Google to maximize their SEO. So Google and Wix SEO is super strong, and they also have a lot of automations that will integrate with things like MailChimp, QuickBooks. I mean, they have it all. And so we really like to empower our clients to be able to essentially edit the site if they want to, instead of having to go back and forth between us all the time. And Wix is a great platform for that. It does take a little bit to learn how to get it up and running and do things, but once it's up, it's fantastic. And recently, Wix has been reaching out, maybe wanting us to do a partnership with them in the future, where we would get marketing clients and things like that and other web services from their marketplace that they had built internally into Wix. So yeah, that's another thing that we're going to be working on, but that's down the road.
We kind of got our hands full, and if you have seen our live streams talking about some of the technical aspects about Google Ads, you'll know that having a quality website is super important for getting good performance out of your Google Ads, getting good results. And, you know, it started with just us doing Google Ads, and we realized, well, we need to be involved in the website stuff because it affects how the ads perform substantially.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
And a quick note from Daniel, he found out that Jim Cramer from CNBC Mad Money uses Wix for his companies. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Wix is where it's at.
Wix is where it's at. So thank you for Wix and Daniel for letting us know about that. And I mean, those are some of the updates. We are super slammed again. That's why we're not in our, you know, fancy apparel, and we don't have our full run of show today. But we have to thank all of you for all of the support you've given us. Zova has really gotten to a point where it's starting to just kind of take off. It's generating its own stuff. So, you know, we're really, really grateful and thankful to everyone who watches and anyone who ever opens our emails or looks at our social media or reads our blogs or our emails. So thank you, all of you.
Thanks so much for the support.
Yep, thank you. And until next Friday.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Na zdraví.
Cheers.